I sent this report from the Palace of Westminster. What you're seeing behind me is the historic structure of Westminster Palace, where is the Westminster Hall, which houses the Queen's coffin. That set of police officers in black uniforms is a set of security personnel who are putting together all protocol in place just by the river to secure this end as well as the road end of the Westminster Palace, because we know that more than 500 foreign dignitaries will be attending this funeral of the Queen. Just there is Big Ben, which is iconic to London. The Big Ben will be tolling once every 1 minute once the procession begins. What's likely to happen today in London? At 10:44 a.m. the Queen's coffin will be taken from here in Westminster Hall all the way to Westminster Abbey, the stone structure that you see behind me. This is a very short distance, and this will be taken in procession led by King Charles III and the royal family. At 11 o'clock local time at Westminster Abbey, a historic church where the Queen incidentally got married, will be the funeral. The funeral will last for about 55 minutes, and just at the end of the funeral there will be a 2-minute silence to mark the end of that service. Just after that service ends, the funeral service ends, the Queen's coffin will be taken in a procession through the main streets of London. What you're seeing behind me are some of the key route areas of procession, and there is tight security personnel in place. This road is likely to be cordoned off anytime soon. The procession will go across through some important London locations including Hyde Park, House Guards, the Mall, Constitution Hill, and it will eventually reach Wellington Arch, where from a gun carriage the coffin will be shifted to a hearse, the official state hearse, and the hearse will be driven all the way to Windsor Castle, which is 20 miles outside of London, southwest of London. Windsor Castle is a castle that's more than 1,000 years old. It is one of the Queen's favourite homes. At Windsor Castle, within the grounds, there will be the burial. Just before the burial, at 4 o'clock local time, at St. George's Chapel, which has seen some of the key royal weddings, including that of Harry and Meghan, that St. George's Chapel will offer a service to the Queen, which will last about 45 minutes, just after which, in a private funeral ceremony or a burial ceremony, the royal family will see the burial of the Queen's coffin just next to her own family, to her late husband, Prince Philip, to her mother as well as her sisters. This will be a very emotional farewell, a very historic moment, with the most televised event across the globe since the pandemic. Radhika Iyer reporting from the Palace of Westminster in London, NDTV.